Assalamualaikum and a very good day. Okay, this video will explain to you about the spinal cord, the subchapter in the nervous system. Okay, the gross anatomy and protection of the spinal cord, it has two-way impulse conduction, okay, and a reflex center. Also conducting impulse between brain and peripheral nerve. The peripheral nerve is the nerve that coming outside from the brain and the spinal cord. Okay, this is the peripheral nerve that coming outside from the brain and spinal cord. So it also connecting link between the brain and most of the body and controls many reflex action. Example reflex action is when you touch a hot stuff and you immediately lift up your hand. Okay. So the spinal cord is protected by bone, which is the vertebral column. Okay, this is the bone of the vertebra. Okay, this is where our spinal cord is being protected, and the spinal meninges, same as the brain. Okay, it has pia mater, arachnoid mater, and dura mater. This is the spinal meninges, and also cerebrospinal fluid. Okay, cerebrospinal fluid at the subarachnoid space between arachnoid and dura mater, okay, inside here. So the only difference from the brain protection is the spinal cord doesn't have the blood-brain barrier. Okay, it has 31 pairs of spinal nerve roots issue from the cord. So the cord is enlarged, dia membesar, okay, dia besar sedikit at the cervical and lumbar regions where spinal nerve serving the limbs arrive. So for cervical regions, it serve the upper limbs, okay, dia serve tangan. Lumbar regions serve the spinal nerve serve the bahagian kaki. Okay, this is where the cervical nerve enlarge, okay, cervical enlargement and lumbar enlargement, which serve our kaki dan tangan. Cervical for tangan, lumbar for kaki. Alright, this is the cross-sectional anatomy for spinal cord. You look here, the H-shaped grey matter. Ni, nampak macam bentuk H ni. Okay, grey matter yang warna gelap ni, surrounded by white matter. White matter yang warna cerah kat luar ni. Okay, so this grey matter consists of cell bodies, dendrites, axon, and neuroganglia. Okay, white matter at the outside consists of nerve with its pathway. Okay, and then dia ada horns, macam tanduk. Ada 3 horns kat sini, posterior. Here is the posterior horns, belakang. Okay, posterior horns contain interneurons. Lateral horns, tepi, contain visceral or autonomic motor neurons, while for anterior horns, ni horns yang bahagian depan, anterior depan, mainly contain somatic motor neurons. Okay, look at here. Ini kita panggil akar, roots. Axons of sensory neurons with cell body located in the dorsal root ganglia. Dorsal is belakang. Root yang bahagian belakang, enter the posterior aspect of the cord and form the dorsal roots. So ini adalah dorsal roots. Okay, next. Okay, this one is dorsal, and then this one is ventral. Ventral depan, dorsal belakang. So the ventral and dorsal roots combine to form the spinal nerve. So this is spinal nerve. Okay. Now, each side of the white matter, okay, each side of the white matter has posterior, lateral, and anterior columns of funiculi. So each funiculus contains a few ascending and descending tracts. Okay, now kita akan tengok what is ascending and descending tracts. Okay, ascending tracts yang warna biru, okay, represent the blue color, while descending tracts the red color. Okay, ascending tract made up of sensory fibers that carry impulse up the spinal cord to the brain. Maksudnya yang ni dia hantar ke brain. Ascending, menaik. While descending tract of motor fibers transmit impulse from brain. Okay, sorry. Okay ni. Okay, from brain, yang merah ni, down the spinal cord to the efferent neurons. Okay, alright. That's all for this video. Thank you.